Hey guys, this is Juan from Temperamento, and today I'm super happy to show you my latest app, VKO1, that is available right now. It's an iPad, iPhone, and also works on Mac through the amazing Mac on iPad on Mac thing. So right now I'm actually using it on my iPad since it was intended like that. But it works really good on Mac also. Whatever. What is this? This is a VJ application for DJs, musicians, anyone who actually wants just to have some interesting visuals happening at the same time as your performance. Or maybe you just want to have it in the background, whatever. It's really fun. I have loaded in 3 visualizers, so you don't need to add your own clips if you don't want to. These are all audio reactive, and you add them through just long press on a pad, and it will say import media or add visualizer. So let's add another visualizer, for example Starfield, and as you can see, while I'm talking, something is happening. That's because if I tap on BPM here, we have audio beat detection activated. So, and this is great. This is one way of just getting some kind of beat detection. I also have, you can use something called Ableton Link, which is amazing. It lets you sync with any other app on your iPad that uses Ableton Link, Aum, or Loopy Pro, or any other Logic Pro, etc., etc. Lots of apps use Ableton Link, and what it does then, it sends out the beat, and if you stop it on your music app, it will stop here, the playback, and keeps in sync. It's amazing. So, for example, I'm going to show you. So this is like, I just have 4 things here. You can a very important thing is long tap on a pad, and you will have lots and lots of options. So for example, you can render quality medium if for somehow you start seeing that it's heavy on your CPU. For the visualizers, I have them here. We also have different color palettes. Say that I want to use matrix, whatever that is, it looks like this. Or also we can change reactivity, how it reacts to the input audio, or complexity. So maximum complexity, it looks like that. For this one, let me see, complexity, maximum complexity looks like that. And this one, let me see how that one looks. Complexity maximum, no, yeah, this was on complexity. Let's see simple. So simple looks like that. Really nice. So this is just 4 things. So let's start playing with them. So you have a sequencer down here. You have different modes. Right now, nothing is happening. For example, if I press sequence, auto sequence, and play, it will start, like you see here, like a sequencer. And this is the division 1/16. I'm forgetting that I'm on the iPad here, so you can change divisions, time divisioning, and it will play accordingly. Then, of course, we have, if we tap again on auto, we have another one. It's called random. It will just randomize where it goes on this bank here. The next one is called shuffle. I really don't know exactly what a shuffle does. I have a manual that you can read. And then you have auto mix. Well, this one is really interesting. So it will start mixing with the master effects. You see here you have something. If you hold and release, long hold and release, you have a master effects sections that have lots and lots of really cool master effects. So for example, kaleidoscope, and then you just play around with the dry wet settings for it. This one is really nice. It starts, you can live edit and add effects, but you can also just let it mix for you. Another interesting thing with the master effects is that you can say that you really love this one, mirror quad. You long hold and you can add it to your favorites, and you can also exclude it from the auto mixing. If you find that maybe it's too heavy on your machine or something, you can exclude it from the auto mixing playback stuff. For example, the blurs can be a bit heavy, so say that this one I want to exclude it from the auto mix. It's now excluded from the auto mixing. Let's add another thing, like some video clips or just GIFs. Say that I want to add this one. I have support for GIF, all the normal. It's just going to load it from the file Finder Files app, like that. Like I have support for GIF, video files. I even have support for 3D files, USDZ files. That is also really cool. I will go into this in a deeper tutorial later on. There's so much things in this app. This is brief, and I'm already 6 minutes into this. So this is just a way to get you like not being afraid of what you have here. As you can see, it's mixing, doing some amazing things. Important to know, you can control this several ways. You can, for example, you can add a game controller to control how this plays back, jumping through the pads. You can, of course, MIDI control this several ways. You can add for example, I have a really nice preset for the EP Teenage Engineering EP133 KO2, with it auto maps to the keys on the EP. It's really fun, and you can also MIDI learn about anything, and then you can also MIDI map all the button actions, etc., MIDI hook sync, etc., etc. Another thing to understand is that right now I have it connected to my computer, but if you, it has AirPlay support, and also, of course, if you connect it to a projector or external screen via HDMI, it will output this part. It will output this to your screen. And then you still will see this, the interface. So you can still mix things live like this, add things, while the audience sees this output. Really cool. And another thing I would really want to show you is I have support for something called, let's stop this, bank folders. So let's go to B here and go here. And for example, I want to batch load a lot of files. So then you can connect folders in your Files app to this. So for example, let me just take away these like that. We are in B, bank B. So let me select a folder. As folder, let me select this one. I have this on iCloud, and it will load all the clips. I can also choose how to load them. If I want to crop this render mode, it's like it will fill the entire screen, and that is my favorite one. So this is the default one. Also, default render quality is really important. If you are experiencing that it becomes really heavy, all of the effects are real-time shader effects built with metal shaders. So it can get heavy, and if you need to find a balance between what you load into the app and not. The whole vision with it, it needs to be fast, I want it to be like a audio sampler, like a visual sampler machine. You know, it needs to be immediate and fast. So you can play around with default render quality if you are experiencing issues with it. So, for example, what I show you now, I loaded an entire bank of clips that we now have here, and let me show you auto blend. Auto blend is really nice. So it will now mix everything with the different blend modes that I have in VKO1. So it goes through everything and it syncs to the beat. So, for example, if I just stop talking and add some music here. Like that. Yeah, fantastic. I hope you love VKO1. I'm super, super proud of it, and I have never ever worked so hard on anything in my life. So, cheers. Bye.